Hello there guys, welcome to the channel, and today it's an interesting topic. We will talk about thoughts we have about ourselves. We suffer from being biased every time we talk about our character and personality. So keeping that in mind, let's change subjects a bit and let's talk about what Sidious actually thought of himself. How did he describe himself to his apprentice, and lastly, how others described him to his face. Also guys, I feel like my videos are like a community dialogue, so feel free to share your thoughts on yourself and Sidious down below in the comments. Let us talk about it. Also, I felt like you guys loved the shirt contest, so I will extend it to Sunday. More information in the description. So here is how Plagueis describes Sidious to his face. Keep this in mind, to his face. You're heartless, ambitious, arrogant, insidious, and without shame or empathy. What's more, you are a murderer. Although Sidious took all of that as a compliment, since he mostly saw himself as the incarnation of evil, he consistently made clear to Anakin Skywalker, however, that he did not believe himself to be actually evil, but simply that he transcended morality, calling evil as a label we put on those who threaten us and endanger us. So aside from his opinion on morality, of course, it's not the best role model for morality, he believed himself to be the embodiment of darkness and the living incarnation of the dark side of the Force. We can kind of come to a conclusion that that was kind of the truth, since after he died, his body emitted this pure energy of light, and it was an explosion, or maybe perhaps the dark side itself releasing from his body. It was in his nature to be instinctively treacherous. Every time, he betrayed and killed many people who trusted him, more notably Darth Plagueis, his own master, who taught him everything he knew, and at times he almost killed Vader as well, or maybe at least he thought about it. Now we have to talk about this. His monolithic confidence in himself led him to believe in his grand plans ever since he was young. Palpatine's main goal had always been nothing less than the acquisition of absolute power over everyone. In this personal quest of his, he showed that he was very patient, also very arrogant, and perhaps vastly intelligent than the rest, but an incredible actor. The Jedi Council knows all about that. Despite his evil nature, he was able to play a part of a good and honest politician for decades, guys, and we saw this in the movies. Even the Jedi Council was fooled by his lies. His plans were accomplished to such precision that he became both Senator of Naboo and later the Supreme Chancellor of the entire Galactic Republic, guys. Think about it. When he showcased himself as good old Palpatine, he appeared as an unassuming, tea-drinking old man, almost grandfather-like, and with elegant robes. With his cheery demeanor and his trademark smile, he gained the reputation for being a kind and modest man from Naboo, which of course in reality was hardly the case. He won the hearts of billions of people during the Clone Wars doing just that, promising to bring justice to a government who was entrenched in corruption and chaos. Now, this served perfectly to hide his true motives behind a perfect disguise, since he used this new victim persona after his attack to complete the creation of his new empire. That's how he fooled the galaxy, by being the good old Palpatine who was nurturing and caring. Who could attack this kind old man? The Jedi were immediately labeled as evil and treasonous. Now you can kind of understand how this came into fruition. I really feel like in the beginning he didn't see himself as evil, but once, you know, he offed his family with the teachings of Plagueis, and once he started seeing the dark gave him more power, it is safe to assume that he reveled being evil. He loved it. Even for those who say the prequels suck, everyone loved Palpatine. You know why? Because that character loves being the bad guy and he enjoys it, kind of like the Joker. So he saw himself as the pinnacle of evil, and he respected anyone who was similar to him. With that said, how do you guys see yourself? Let me know down in the comments, guys. This Palpatine party needs to be over. Thank you guys for joining me, and if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up and hit that bell to get notified the moment a video is out. Have an awesome day, guys. Thank you for stopping by, and may the Force be with you always.